yeah, let's take it from the top. My name is Sebastian Prentice. Most people call me Seb. We are at Horizon Gym in Sea Point, and so typically I'll wake up at around 5 o'clock, do some journaling, plan my day.
And every morning you say how your mood is, and then today I have a smiley face. You have straight face, smiley face, very smiley face, sad face, very sad face, but I'm smiley. So I do 2 different kinds of journaling, just like a general where my head's at, and just like a spewing out my thoughts, which is the brown journal, and it's literally like free flowing, whatever comes to mind. And then I do an organizational kind of journaling where it's like organizing my day, ordering things in priority, like kind of in order of priority, checking my mood, checking what I did and didn't do yesterday, and then like carrying that through to today. And it's always so nice because I've got like, you'll see, like, we'll ask some of the people who work here like to share some stuff about me. I have the most cluttered brain ever.
What would I describe Seb in 1 to 3 words? Motivated, passionate, and forgetful.
Seb's he is all over the place. He just needs a little bit of reminding every now and then.
It's so interesting because I'm definitely more organized than I've ever been, but at the same time I feel like I have less of a grasp on things and I'm way more forgetful, and I always am like, guys, am I forgetting something? Like what? Like, and I think if I didn't do this, it would be so much worse. So it's like there's so many things that I'm thinking about all the time, especially because this business is so new, that I find it so important to just like check in with myself every morning, because there's always stuff to do. And I love that. Like I don't ever I rarely feel overwhelmed, but I think it's so important to just like write stuff down, especially by hand. It just feels different to computerized writing things down. Also, what's cool about this is you put the time. So how long do you think it's going to take? And then you have a little target. So it gamifies your productivity. It's the most amazing thing in the world. And it gives you a motivational quote. Think of many things, do one. That's very fitting for what I was talking about.
Then I'll do my first running training session.
There's no feeling like a freezing cold chest strap touching your body first thing in the morning. This morning's workout is a 2 kilometer warm up at between 5:25 and 6:11. I'm gonna get going. And then I go into 400 meters at around 3:56, okay? And then 1.5 minutes standstill. And then 800 meters at 4:08, okay? And then 1.5 minutes standstill. 4:08, okay? 1.5 minutes standstill. 2 kilometers at 4:08, okay? 1.5 minutes standstill, and then all the way back down.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just got to warm down now. The pyramid went pretty well, felt quite comfortable. It was the first time, as I said, I'm doing one of those workouts. There were a couple of challenging points, but nothing too crazy. I've honestly found that, which I suppose you should, as the prep has progressed, the harder days, which are the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, have become progressively more manageable. I think that's pretty good on my coach Brendan, because at the beginning of prep I knew there was a lot of work to be done. There's still quite a bit to be done, but I'm starting to feel a bit more confident around the goal for sub 3-hour marathon. So yeah, it was a good day out. The conditions, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I mean they weren't great. There was a lot of wind, a little bit of rain as well. But that's all great because you never know what the conditions are going to be like on race day. So it's actually a serious blessing to get conditions like this because it just mentally prepares you for whatever's going to happen on the day. But yeah, jumping into some clients after this. Okay, so since this morning's run session, just run around, done a bit of admin, taken some clients, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are my biggest training days. So they're 3-a-days where it's a hard session, a weight session, and an easy session, so another run. I am going to do the lifting session now, and it's basically just focused on strength, maintaining strength, and trying not to overdo it and not to over tax the CNS, because when you're doing a lot of hard training for a marathon build, you don't want to spend a bunch of your kind of budgeted fatigue for the week on lifting weights, because that's not going to give you biggest return on your investment in terms of exercise. You want to be spending most of your effort out on the road, getting quick times, building your base, etc. But it is important to be strong. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a nice strength session, lower body focused. It's not going to be too many exercises. It's not going to be too hectic. It's just going to be one main lift and then a couple of accessories. And then I'm going to go for my second easy run of the day. Okay, so we start with nice one main lift. So I'm kind of thinking now between a tripod deadlift and a box squat. I think let's tripod deadlift. Nicer for the posterior. It's very important. I could say like 90% of athletes should focus on their bums and their hamstrings more. Like it's, once you start strengthening that, all the other issues, the hip flexor, the lower back, they all kind of fix themselves. So that'll be the main thing. Then we'll do some calf raises, hate those, pad, lateral bounds. I'm gonna say 3 per leg, reverse lunge with lateral band. Yeah, that's it. So that'll be 30 minutes. Enjoy it. Yeah, so that went really well. Typical kind of third workout for the day on a Tuesday or Thursday. This is a 3-a-day day. So it's the tough one this morning with the shoddy conditions, and then the weights in the afternoon, and then now this beautiful sunset run in the evening. So yeah, it went super well. Very happy with that. The conditions cooperated as well. So that's Cape Town for you though. It's going to be 4 seasons in a day. It was all good, feeling strong. And yeah, that's about it. That's it for the day. I mean, that is bonkers. What a treat as well. We just turned the corner and was like, oh. I was actually born on a full moon. Do you know that? Friday the 13th, full moon. Very lucky.
It explains a lot.
I swear I can see it going higher up in the sky. It was lower, or maybe that was just off perspective. What a beautiful evening in the Cape.